Hello everyone, this is Katie with Discover Central Massachusetts. We are here at Deja Brew in Shrewsbury, Mass. And we are joined by Carl, who is the owner of this wonderful establishment. Deja Brew is a unique place where you can come with all your friends and family and actually make your own beer and wine. So let's say hi to Carl. Hello Carl, how are you today?
Good, how's it going everybody?
I think we're all doing good. We're all excited to learn a little bit more about the process of making beer. So can you just tell me a little bit about what Deja Brew is, kind of what the concept is? I know we're a brew your own, but what do you guys provide? What kind of comes with this service? Do we have to bring our own materials, or how does it work?
Everything here is on site, so we provide all the ingredients, the equipment, the know-how, and the recipes for you to brew your own 100% guaranteed beer or wine. So what we have going on tonight is one of our events, which is a split batch, where people can come in. It's a community brewing event, and they're able to go in and still brew, still come back and bottle, but they're also able to socialize with everybody and split and get some beer that they might not want to brew 15 gallons of, but they get to try it out and share it with their friends.
That's awesome. So Carl, do you mind taking us through the process of what it would take? What does it actually entail to make our own beer?
Definitely.
Awesome.
So the group here is doing a split batch, like I had mentioned. They're about halfway through the process, so they're actually have already added a lot of the ingredients. They're at a point right now where they've added their bittering hops, and they have about a half hour right now to kind of socialize, interact, and whatnot. And they're going to be minding their beer the whole time. So the next step will be to add another layer of hops based off the recipe that we have, and then we're going to pull everything down through into our chillers and into our fermentation tanks.
Wonderful.
At which point we'll bring it out back, then we'll ferment it for a couple weeks. Everybody will come back, it will be carbonated and ready to enjoy.
Wonderful. So these beautiful tanks right here is where all the magic starts to happen?
This is, we have 6 kettles. Each kettle can do about 15 gallons of beer, so you get about 72, 22-ounce beers when you come. A lot of people, not only do we do group events, but people will get a couple of their friends together. They'll do a couple different style beers and really kind of mix it up. While they're here as well, we do have beers on tap that have been brewed here that people are more than welcome to enjoy throughout their stay. People can bring food in, they can relax, they can chill and watch the TV and really just kind of get to know what it's like to really brew beer or make wine.
That's awesome. All right, well, let's check it out. I'm following you.
Oh yeah. So these guys right here are part of the group. These are some of our regulars that come in on a pretty normal basis. This beer itself is actually our clone of Sippa Sunshine. It's our Sippa Citra. It's a really fine, easy drinking beer, especially when you get into the summertime. It has a lot of fine qualities. It has a tropical flavor that comes across nicely as you're drinking it, which just reminds you of being on the beach or hanging out in the backyard. So it's
That's
really nice.
awesome. How you guys doing? You guys having fun?
That's great.
Always having fun here. That's awesome. So everyone is brewing the same type of beer then
We
today?
have four kettles brewing the same style beer. We have another reservation. A group of people have come in. They did a couple different beers that they'll take home and split and just kind of enjoy it that way. We also have an event that we had done about a month ago. That event was a sparkling spirits event where people made their own wine and then we carbonated it. So they're coming back tonight to bottle it, bring it home, and enjoy it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a really good time. It's meant to be relaxed. It's meant to be social.
Sure.
Very communal type atmosphere.
Awesome. So what do we have over here? We have a lot of different containers.
So these are our grains. We start with an extract for our sugar base, but we use our grains for body, color, and flavor. So that really kind of drives home the beer style that you're going after and the type of beer that you like to enjoy.
Awesome. So about how many different grains do you have?
Grain-wise, we have at least 16 different grains. We have single pale malt, and then we have about 12 to 14 hop varieties.
That's awesome. All right. So they start brewing it here. Yep. This is where all the magic starts to happen. So now what happens after this? Where does this beer go after it's all been mixed and it's all been brewed?
Yeah. Well,
where does it go from here?
Let me take it out back. I'll show you. So the beer that we do, they're all ales. So they require a certain level of a certain temperature as they're fermenting, which is around 70 degrees. So we'll bring it out back. We actually do all of the setup and all of the cleanup, all of the fermentation, all of the carbonation, any dry hopping that people want. Back here is essentially where we keep the wort as it turns into beer through the fermentation process as the yeast is eating the sugars, turning into alcohol and CO2.
That's awesome. So these are all beers then that we're looking
these are
at.
Some of the beers that we did just this week. We have some that are going into secondary processing before they go in for cold crashing and further process.
So then after this step, what happens?
So after this step, we actually bring it into our cold room. We cold crash it, then we filter it and carbonate it.
Jeez, this is a big refrigerator.
It's a big room. These are beers that are actually ready to go. These are ready for the customers to come on and bottle and enjoy. One of the things that we like to do as well, we do a 100% guarantee on everything that comes out of here. So we really like for people to sample the product before they leave here, so we get the seal of approval. If in fact something came out bad due to the process, then we would either let them brew their own beer again, we would brew it for them and they would have to come back and bottle, or we would give them their money back.
Wow, so this is a pretty much 100% guaranteed fun time. No matter what, you're going to be happy with what you walk out with.
There's nobody here that comes here that's, if they come in mad, they leave happy. Honestly, 5 or 10 minutes into it, and they're just like everybody out there, smiling, enjoying.
That's
and
awesome.
again, the biggest thing for me, I think, is the community side of things, where people are coming together to learn and just meet new people and kind of continue to grow on their own.
That's awesome. So now does the wine go through this same process? What is the process that it takes to go through the wine?
The wine is a similar process. What we do there is that somebody would come in. We don't start from grapes, so you're not like stomping on grapes while you're here.
Oh no, so we're not taking our shoes off, stomping in a barrel?
There's no Laverne.
Oh, darn it.
So what we do like to do is we get a high quality product from Wine Expert. We walk people through the steps, much like brewing the beer. They have to sanitize their equipment, add in the different ingredients at different times. And then we take that, and much like the beer, we bring it back into a temperature-controlled room to ferment for 4 weeks. Mm-hmm. And then they're able to, when they come back to bottle, they can drink their whites, their fruits, their dessert wines right away. The red wines do require about 6 more months for conditioning in the bottle prior to enjoying them.
Gotcha.
You can drink them, but you really want the full effect of the full flavor of the wine to come out as it conditions in the bottle.
Absolutely. So can you bring me over where the bottling is? Where does that take place? And I'll shut this massive door behind me.
So once the beer is carbonated, we bring out our scuds, and we do force carbonate, so we don't bottle condition or anything. We'll bring out the carbonation vessels out to our bottling area.
No, well, that's why we're keeping everything separate.
Everybody has the whole.
So as you're here, the wine, we actually carbonated the wine, so we're using the bottling stations that we usually use for beer for that. They're going through, they're putting it in champagne bottles because it is carbonated. We want to keep it sealed and closed. And on the other side, we actually have folks brewing, bottling the beer as well.
Oh, wow. So this is really just a complete do-your-own process. You get to do every single piece of it.
From washing the bottles to brewing the beer to bottling the beer or making the wine. We make sure that the quality's there. We do all the setup, we do all the cleanup, but you get to do really the fun parts, which is the actual hands-on of adding everything in and understanding why, what, and how we do our process.
That's awesome. So about how many beers do you have to choose from?
There are over 200 varieties, or 200 beer recipes spanning over 12 different varieties.
Wow.
And then our wine selections, we do carry wines in stock, like the common Cabernets, Merlots, things like that. But we can also get in seasonal type wines, like we have a pink Moscato in right now, perfect summertime wine, where you get hints of strawberry on top of the sweetness of the Moscato, and then when you carbonate it, it brings some dryness into it, which just really makes your summer night sitting on the back deck really nice.
That's so awesome. So now, how do people actually go about booking with you? I mean, I can guarantee you that I will definitely be back making some of that strawberry Moscato for sure, but how does somebody go about actually booking out the space or kind of reserving a spot for them to brew?
So we have multiple platforms that we use. If you see us on Instagram, you can use our book button there. If you go on our website, you can sign up for our email list where you can stay up to date on all our different specials and all our different events that we do. And through our website, you can also schedule. If anybody's uncomfortable still, like they still don't know if they'll be able to do it, you give us a call and we'll walk you through all the different steps and we'll make you feel 100% comfortable before you come in. And then when you do come in, you just look around and you're amazed by how organized and how like neat everything is, and then after you're here for a few minutes, you're relaxing, you're having fun, and you're just enjoying it with your friends. So, and that's our main goal. Everybody needs to leave here happy with their product, happy with the experience, and just happy overall, because the rest of the world sucks. So we got it.
That's awesome. Well, Carl, thank you so much. And all right, everybody. So once again, we are at Deja Brew here in Shrewsbury. So like Carl said, you can easily book online. Give him a call if you're having any issues. Bring your friends, bring your family. This is a great place to come. You can bring your own food. You can try the different beers. You can try the different wines as you're doing it. Great gift givers. So if you're doing a wedding and you're looking for some giveaways, you could actually make your own wine and give it away as a giveaway present. If that's not cool, I don't know what is. All right, everybody, it was an absolute pleasure. I will be back again next week interviewing somebody else, learning more about the amazing things at Central Mass. Like and share this video for a chance to be featured on our Instagram. And we will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful weekend.